Well, it's October. And with that comes, of course, Halloween. And with that, of course, comes the worst store-bought Halloween costumes you could possibly find. Now, some of these are needlessly slutty, or needless in general, or just kind of miss the mark. But let's look at a few in the very extensive gallery that I put together with costumes from Yandy and also Spirit Halloween. This is not Bert and not Ernie, because
really?
you know, no, I'm saying not in quotes, because they're not allowed to. Well, the funny thing about these store-bought Halloween costumes is that they can't use trademarks most of the time. So this is sexy green overalls and faux denim overalls, because that's exactly what you think of when you hear faux denim overalls. This didn't need to be done.
This would be acceptable if the Bert costume had a giant, thick unibrow. I think that would be top-notch.
So here are some not, in quotes, Disney characters.
I mean, at this point, it's obvious that they're Disney characters.
Jasmine comes with free hip removal. That is, well, this picture actually came from IO9, but these are all Spirit Halloween costumes. In what world is that Ariel?
That's not even the right color scheme.
No, none of this is right.
I've seen good Ariel costumes with actual shell bras.
Yeah, that's what you should do, Tim. This is not Catwoman in any universe.
Well, most Catwomen are not Catwomen in any universe.
And neither is this Spider-Man.
Girl Spider, I like
or
that. Or
Spider-Woman even. Girl Spider.
Is she giving the thumbs down? I don't understand.
She's pointing, but she's pointing downward.
Interesting.
No!
I haven't read enough Spider-Woman.
She does not look like that, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, okay. She's got kind of like a black cat eye thing going on.
Well, maybe they should have ran with that.
Yeah, if they were different colors, that's a pretty decent black cat, the blonde curly
From
hair.
the neck up, yeah. Don't be that guy. Don't ever be that guy. Number 1 is wise ass. Number 2 is dumb ass. And number 3 is dickhead.
See, when they're all together, it looks like a dick and two balls.
Yeah,
which is
they
a
should
decent
really.
costume.
No, it's not.
It's
Don't be
costume.
that guy.
I'm just saying.
Nobody likes him. Or at least I don't like him. That's not Wonder Woman at all. I'm mad. Why does she have a headband like that? And white boots? What is this garbage?
Garbage, yeah. I think Kim's got some opinions about Wonder Woman costumes.
I do. I own 2. 2 good ones. Here's Man of Steel. The Superman looks a little puffy.
Yeah,
a little off.
It's fake foam muscles.
I don't think fake foam muscles are ever a good idea if you're over 12.
I could agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks a little disproportionate too.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a decent, like, black, dark Superman though.
Yeah. And the woman is good. She was a good villain, but her armor, of course, pales in comparison to the movie armor.
Right.
Because that was some fucking bomb armor. This is going to be...
Topical.
Yeah, well, this is the one that they predicted would be the biggest costume of the year. Nude bikini set.
Doesn't even come with a foam finger? What the fuck?
Well, you have to buy it separately.
Boo.
And Beetlejuice suit.
Which is more on the nose than we'd like to think.
Well, these companies have said... They've been pretty open, well, Spirit Halloween it has at least, in saying that this is not a Robin Thicke suit. This is a repackaged Beetlejuice suit.
I love that they can't use Disney characters, but they can use Beetlejuice when it's a fake Robin Thicke.
I found an embarrassing costume for men, which is Pac-Man.
I think either could wear that.
It just looks weird with his head poking out of the top. And this guy looks like he's cross-country skiing. I did see some Pac-Man ghosts who were females. So make your own sex joke there. Next.
I don't even know what you were going for.
Eating the ghosts. Wink.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Probably should have.
Again, they cannot use trademarks of Mario and Luigi, so we get green jumping plumber and sexy red plumber.
I love that one is jumping and one is sexy.
Yeah. Is his jump better than Mario's?
If you're looking at Super Mario Bros. 2, it is.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
but enough to be in the name. This didn't need to happen. This didn't need to happen. This one is licensed, by the way.
Interesting.
You can tell by the writing that says Beetlejuice on the skirt, which is not something... Why do characters wear their own names on their clothes or a picture of their own face? I don't think they would do that. And this doesn't make any sense. And why not just be Lydia?
Yeah, why not just be Lydia?
This
Probably
is
because
something I might actually wear for funsies.
Sexy hamburger?
Yeah.
So you're saying you'd wear that for an episode of Nerd Alert?
I would wear this to a trip out with my girlfriends, and they'd say, "Get out."
Amir, you have this one with Kim's head photoshopped on it, right?
No. Here's The Walking Dead. I don't think there should be a sexy Rick, and I sure as hell don't think Daryl would wear boat shoes.
Really? Because I think Sexy Rick is the best costume of this.
She doesn't look like Rick, though. She just looks like a sexy cop.
And that's okay with me.
With a sword.
Yeah, well, Rick has a sword.
I don't know. I feel like it's
Obviously.
shamelessly trying to rip off the Walking Dead.
Shameless rip-offs for Halloween costumes?
Yeah, Tim.
The outrage, Kim.
I am outraged, especially at those boat shoes. Daryl would wear boots. This is just weird.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, these are all very different. That's not the best Pikachu I've seen.
It's not the worst either.
Well, I don't understand what the leg things are.
They're yellow.
Yeah, but why? Why do they
yellow.
have dots? That's not what its feet look like.
Well, you needed to have yellow legs for Pikachu, but also be able to show off the good part of the leg for it to be a sexy Pikachu.
I don't understand why every quote-unquote sexy costume has like those fluffy things on the legs.
I don't know, because it's Halloween. And
I don't get it, though.
During October, and October's cold, so keep your legs warm.
It looks weird.
That's probably one of the safest to go trick-or-treating in, because it's nice and bright.
If you're that old, you should not be trick-or-treating.
Well, agree to disagree. What are the other ones? I don't even understand.
The one on the left is Skips from Regular Show, voiced by our pal Mark Hamill.
That I got.
With the huge nipples and the cartoon face, which is kind of weird.
Costume.
Why is the face 2D, though?
I don't know, because it's a cartoon?
No.
I think it would look silly in 3D.
And it looks like he's wearing a bolero. And
what's in the middle?
That's a Minion.
Oh, a Minion.
And that's Strawberry Shortcake.
Oh, see, I like the Minion one.
I don't like those.
I think it's cute.
They could be cuter.
Sorry, Kim. Is that it?
Is that it?
Yeah, I guess
thought I did a million. It took me forever to put that together.
Those were not as bad as you led me to believe.
I think they were pretty bad.
The Star Wars ones we did a couple months ago were worse.
Yeah, but we already did those.
Right.
There were also a few more, I think, child characters that didn't really need to happen. Like I found a sexy Mike Wazowski and a sexy James P. Sullivan from Monsters, Inc. And and of course they had the fluffy leg things, which I didn't understand again. Do you have any candidates for the pile that didn't make it?
No, I mean, we could talk about whether or not the sexification of all these costumes is necessary, important, or gratuitous.
Well, we could have that conversation of why are all the female costumes outwardly, redonkulously sexy while the male version is just kind of like stupid.
Well, number one, no one wants to see my legs, so I'm not going to wear a sexy costume.
Well, you never know.
Because of popular demand.
You never know. They might.
And I think, for the most part, and this might be sexist, I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments if it is, that
no,
I think,
they won't.
For the most part, females like to dress sexy on Halloween.
That's a good point.
Those costumes wouldn't be so prevalent if they didn't.
My main problem with a lot of these costumes is that the characters didn't need to be sexy, or they didn't need to happen at all, or they didn't need to be gender bent, or the costumes were poorly executed.
And that's the only one I'll agree with you with. Everything else is supply and demand.
I guess.
People will buy them, so they're going to make them. People want them sexy, so they made them sexy. That's Halloween.
Any more terrible costumes of Halloween 2013 that you think that I missed? Well, please let me know, because I want to see them and maybe wear them this year.